video I'm going to be speaking about what I'm doing and what I'm eating through this so-called cleaning, cutting, or whatever it could be called. So I started on the 18th of March this year. I personally had to start on the 10th, but I had an exam which was my last on the 9th of March. We went to the exam. Our teacher didn't show up, so we didn't do the exam. We had a second try, which was on the 23rd of March. So I went there, and basically the week I had to start didn't go so well for me, so I decided to just start from the 18th. Like I said, that week was sort of shitty about me. I did fail on PR. I think I was doing legs PR right then. It was pretty bad. Also, I had some personal issues that week, so that kind of messed things up. The first week I wasn't trying to eat or do anything clean from that. I was just trying to get in the mood of me trying to eat cleaner, less carbs, calories, and stuff like that. From then until now, it's past 6 weeks. Earlier today I recorded the first video I'm going to be showing you. This one is the third. I don't think I will have time to do what I'm going to be talking about in the second video. Probably I will do this next weekend and something like that. Right now I think I have enough time to speak about what I'm doing through this cut. Once again, I'm sorry about the bad English and about me speaking and watching the monitor all the time. As I said, I don't want to lose much weight through this cut. I'm just trying to get sort of leaner with containing as much muscle as possible. From the week, which is going to be starting tomorrow, I'm going to be eating more protein than I used to eat for the past 6 weeks. The first 2 weeks I think I wasn't eating quite so much, so basically right now I'm trying to eat as much meat as possible so I can get more and more protein. Like I said, I don't use anything, so I need to eat all kinds of stuff so I can get my calories, protein, fat, and stuff like that. Also, from this week I'm going to be starting doing abs once, maybe I think 4 times a week, something like that. Right now I'm doing this 1 time a week. I'm going to be speaking about that in a few moments. So like I said in the first video, I don't compete and I'm not going to be trying to do anything crazy or lose a bunch of weight because it's really hard for me to gain weight again. Also, for me personally, it's very easy to lose the weight, hard to gain back. I'm personally eating before. Right now I'm not eating as much, but I was trying to eat somewhere about 3,000 to 4,000 calories a day. Didn't watch if I'm eating too much fat, too much carbs or anything like that. I started with 75 kilograms, which is 165.3 pounds. Right now I have lost somewhere about 2 kilograms, I think. Personally, I hope I can lose a maximum of 4 to 5 kilograms, which is somewhere about 9-11 pounds, I think. The meals I'm eating and stuff like that I'm going to be showing you probably in another recording. Won't be today. It's going to be next week, Saturday or Sunday, something like that. I'm going to be showing you what I'm eating, how much I'm eating, what percent of protein, carbs, and fats there in the products and the stuff I'm cooking, how I'm cooking it. Right now I am spending about $13 to $15 a week for all the stuff I'm eating through the week. Don't really need to spend so much, but sometimes I'm buying stuff which is going to be for, let's say, 2 to 3 weeks I'm going to be using that, so it's basically somewhere about that, but most likely it's about $13 a week for everything I'm buying and eating. Like I said in the first video, I was going to be doing 15 weeks, but I'm not competing. I don't need to get so into this. I don't need to try to get so little calories or stuff like that, and I don't want to lose sort of my gains and my strength and stuff like that. I'm not going to be doing that, and I don't really want to spend so much time on making my meals or eating so often and stuff like that. I'm going to be speaking right now about the exercise I'm doing. I'm going to say how much sets I'm doing, the rest, and all this stuff. So at Monday, 1 week, I'm going to be doing stretching. I'm going to do a video about that, what I exactly am doing, why I'm doing it. I probably won't show everything what I usually may do, but most of the stuff I'm going to be showing. I'm going to do a video of me training abs, what I do for abs, how often I'm doing that. As I said in the previous video, I'm doing that once time a week. Earlier in this video I said I'm doing it, going to be starting doing this 4 times a week. You're going to see right now through all the days in the week when I'm going to doing that. So 1 week I'm stretching and doing abs, 2 sets of the exercise, which I'm going to show in another video. As for the abs, I'm doing something like let's say 20 repetitions or 30 seconds. That stands for the stretching exercise as well. Next week I'm not going to be training at Monday. I'm going to be training at Friday, so I switch them to 1 week. So I can have 1 day rest for the 7th week. So between the sets I can say, even for the stretching or the abs, I'm maximum taking about 5 to 10 seconds of rest. Most of the time when I finish with when I'm finished with the stretching, I will probably take a rest about 1 minute, and after that I'm going to be starting abs. When I'm done with the abs, I'm going to be starting the stretching again, and repeat all the same. Before I'm doing the stretching right now through this cut, when I'm done with the 12-week challenge for me, I'm going to stop doing that probably, but right now I'm running 35 minutes before doing these stretches. I come back from work, I'll go to the gym, run for 35 minutes and come back, finish the workout. What I'm doing is I'm running. First of all, the first minute is 1 minute walking on 5.5 kilometers in hour. Then I'm running 1 minute in about 12-13 kilometers per hour, and I'm doing this for the next 30 minutes. When this is over, for the last 5 minutes of this cardio, I'm doing only walking on speed somewhere about 7 something kilometers per hour. Basically, I think most of the time it's for the 35 minutes I have run somewhere about 5 kilometers from all. I have burned somewhere about 500 to 16 to 600 calories. I don't drink water when I'm doing that. Maybe if I drink, I will just have a sip, like it's 10 milliliters or something like that. I'm going to do that probably about 20 something minutes, something like that. On Tuesday I'm doing shoulders. 1 or 2 weeks I will do barbell shoulder press. I'll do 2 sets with the bar, 1 set with 10 kilograms, which is 22 pounds on each side. Then I'm going to be doing after that with 50 kilograms, which is 33 pounds. Don't count the reps when I'm doing the warm-up sets, just to get blood pumping in the muscle. Then I'm doing with 20 kilograms, which is 45 pounds on each side. I will do somewhere about 5 to 6 sets, 5 to 6 reps. My break is maximum or between 1 and 2 minutes. After that, if I'm doing, let's say, with dumbbells, I will do some kind of warm-up with again some kind of 10 kilogram dumbbells on each arm. Then I'm going to go somewhere about 20 to 24, 26 kilogram dumbbell, which is somewhere about 44 to somewhere about 16 pounds. The last 2 sets I'm going to do with the first dumbbell I got for warm-up. Most likely it's 10 kilogram dumbbell. The next thing I'm going to be doing is front raises with 14 or 60 kilogram dumbbell on each arm, which is 31 to 35 pounds. I will do this for 6 sets of 8 to 12 reps, depends on how my shoulders are feeling and arms and everything. Then I'm going to be doing lateral raises, somewhere about 8 sets of 8 to 10 reps with 14 kilogram dumbbells. The last 2 sets I'm doing with 10 kilogram dumbbell for about 20 reps. Then I'm going to be doing a reverse flies, 6 or 8 sets with 10 repetitions for probably I will take 8 kilogram dumbbell on each hand, which is somewhere about 18 pounds. I don't like to go heavy on that, and I personally can't go much heavier. Then I'm going to be doing struts with 30 kilogram dumbbell, which is somewhere about 70 pounds for 10 to 12 reps, 5-6 sets. All of that time I'm doing the same thing as when I'm doing the shoulder press. I don't rest more than 2 minutes. After that I'm going to be running for 15 minutes, so it's the same thing as I'm doing for the 30 minutes stands here, but for 10 minutes. On Wednesday I'm doing legs. My first set is warm-up with the barbell. After that I'm adding 10 kilograms on each side until I get to 110 kilograms, which is 242.5 pounds. I don't do many reps before that, just to warm up. It depends on how I'm feeling, but I'm going to be doing something like 3 to 10 reps with pause when I'm warm up. After that I'm going to do my workout sets, which is most of the time it's 5-6 sets, 5-6 reps. It depends on, again, how I'm feeling. I may be exhausted. I don't take much rest between the sets, so that's something as well. After that I'm going to be doing 2 sets with 100 kilograms, which is 220.5 pounds for 3 reps with pause. As I said, I'm doing ATG squats. After this I'm going to be doing leg extensions for 7 sets, the first and the last with 100 kilograms for 12 to 20 reps. The other repetitions and sets, it depends, but it's something like 6-10 reps. The kilograms I'm using are 116 to 260 kilograms, which is 353 to 573 pounds. As I said, it depends on how you feel. Sometimes I may do Bulgarian split squats or something like that. It depends if I need to wait like 10 minutes to get the leg extension. I'm not going to be doing that, so I will just change the exercise. Most of the time, I don't need to wait more than 2-3 minutes to the other person to finish. The next thing I'm doing is leg curls or Romanian deadlift with dumbbells, hip thrusts with 35 to 100 kilograms, which is 77 to 220.5 pounds. It depends on the exercise and how I'm feeling. There are different variations you can do it, but my sets are again 5-6 sets for 8 reps. And then I'm going to doing calves. I'm going to do them seated, standing on a machine. It can be done with a leg press or some kind of other thing like that, depending on the machine, or if I'm standing or sitting, I'm going to be using 60 kilograms, which is 132 pounds. If I'm doing leg press, I'll probably be doing something like 200 kilograms, which is 441 pounds. If I'm doing with dumbbell, I will do 20 kilogram, which is, as I said, something like 44 pounds. I'm going to do that for 6 sets for 12 reps. Doesn't depend on the machine exercise I'm doing. The sets and the reps are the same as the kilograms I set. The breaks through all the workout are 1 to 2 minutes, not more. And after this, I'm not doing cardio. Thursday, I'm doing arms, so I'm doing 4 exercises for biceps and 4 for triceps. Before a very long time, I'm going to speaking that in the video which is going to come before this one, but I used to train arms separate, the biceps and the triceps. Usually I'm doing 4 exercises for triceps, then I'm doing 4 exercises for biceps. Don't like to mix them up. Just want to finish this, then I'm going to the next. And personally, my biceps have always been stronger, and I get much easier pumping there. So I'm not used to starting with biceps. I prefer to start with triceps. So the first exercise I'm doing is rope cable pull downs, push downs, 8 reps. I will start with 35, 45, 50, 55, 60 kilograms, which is 77, 99, 110, 121, 132 pounds. Then I will go the same time, the opposite way, down. The last set I'm going to be doing with 35. I'm going to be doing a fair rep, so usually I get somewhere about 13 to 35 reps. After that, I'm doing different stuff for 6 or 12 reps, 6 sets for 12 reps, excuse me. Sometimes more, but usually that's what I'm doing. If I'm feeling better, I may do more, but most of the time I just stick to that. So the exercise I'm doing is going to be something like dips. It can be normal dips, it can be seated dips. I'm going to be doing push-up, diamond or close grip push-up, one arm cable pull downs, slow and reversed. I may do close grip, bench press, skull crushers. Depends on the exercise. As I said, the kilograms I'm using for all this is somewhere about 13 to 14 kilograms. After I'm done with the triceps, I'm going to be doing 6 sets, 8 to 12 reps on each arm. So after that, I'm going to be doing for the biceps. First exercise is going to be curls. I'm going to do 6 sets, 8 to 12 reps, or if I'm using both hands, 20 reps. So 16 kilogram dumbbell, which is 35 pounds. After I'm done with that, I'm going to be doing the same thing, but hammer curls. After that, I'm going to be using a cable or the machine to do the same kind of repetitions and reps. Everything for the biceps is the same. Last exercise, I will do something like slow control reverse curl with a Z-bar for 3 or 4 reps with 25 kilograms, or I will do 3 or 4 reps with 25 kilograms Z-bar, half curl, if I can call it like that. So you start from the down, come here, do 4 reps, then you stop, come all the way up. You're doing the same thing, but you stop in the middle, and then you do 4 full reps. After that, I'm doing 15 minutes of cardio, like in the earlier I said, and again I'm taking rest somewhere about 1 to 2 minutes. Friday I'm doing forearms or I'm resting. What I'm doing for forearms, I'm going to be showing this in another video. I don't think it's necessary to say what exactly I'm doing for forearms right now. Usually I'm doing 5 sets of all the stuff. I'm taking rest, let's say 1 to even sometimes 3 minutes. So I will do the same stuff without break. So I think I'm doing somewhere about 5 exercises on superset. I'll take a break again, so I'm doing this for 5 sets. After that, as I said, when I'm doing Monday, Friday I'm resting, the next week I'm changing them. The cardio stays the same, 35 minutes is Monday, depends how it's going to get, the rest day or workout day. Sunday I'm doing chest. The first thing I will do is bench press. First set I'm doing with the bar, then I start adding 10 kilograms on each side until I get to 90 kilograms, which is 198 pounds. I don't do more than that. As I said, I sort of have some problems with my shoulders, so I don't want to get too serious about that. What I'm going to be doing for the working sets is 5 sets of 6 or 8 repetitions. Depends if I don't have shoulder pain, I will probably do 8. If I have, I will do 6. Don't want to do less than 6. The last set after this 5, I'm doing one set with 18 kilograms, which is 176 pounds. I will do something like I think 12-13 reps until fail, but most of the time I get somewhere about that. After that I'm going to be doing decline bench press 4 sets, 8 reps with 18 kilograms. Then I will do dumbbell inclined bench on 13 or 14 degrees. I will use kilograms, something like 20 to 30 kilograms, and depends again on how I'm feeling right now. The next week I won't do that. I will do cable flies from up and from down. I will do 6 sets. The first 3 are going to be with 25 kilograms. Then I'm switching to 20 kilograms. I'm doing 12 reps. Doesn't matter if I'm doing it from above or below. Then I'm going to be doing something like 5 sets of 10 repetitions of dumbbell lying extension, and after that again I'm doing 50 minutes of cardio, the rests are 1-2 minutes. Sunday I'm doing back. The first exercise I'm doing is pull-ups. 1 week I will do pull-ups with weight, the next week I'm going to be doing pull-ups without weight. So when I'm using the weight, without using the weight, I'm doing 8 reps for a bunch of sets. When I'm using the weights, the first set is 8 reps with body weight, then I'm adding 50 kilograms plus my body weight for 2 sets, sometimes 3 sets. Then I will add 10 kilograms again for 2 sets, then I will do 2 sets with 5 kilograms plus body weight, and the last 2 sets I'm going to do only with body weight. Again, the repetition is 8 reps. Then I will do lateral pull downs with 16 or 18 kilograms. It depends, sometimes 60 kilograms is super easy, so I don't bother doing that, and I'm sort of exhausted from the pull-ups. When I'm doing pull-ups, I hardly make 1 minute of rest, don't know why, but I'm trying to get through that very fast. So I'm going to do 4 sets of 6 or 10 reps. After that I will do bent overs, barbell rows with a bar. I'm going to starting adding weight until I get to 90 kilograms, and I'm going to do 3 sets for 10 repetitions. Before that I'm doing something like warm-up sets with 12-15 repetitions, depends. If I'm taking a break from heavy deadlifts, I will may add something like 3 more sets with the 90 kilograms. So that's for the barbell rows. Then I'm doing deadlift. The first set is with the barbell rows, so with 90 kilograms. Then I'm doing 100 kilograms, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150 kilograms. I'm doing something like 3 4 or 5 repetitions, not more. When I get to 150 kilograms, I will do 4 normal sets with normal deadlift. Forgot the other name, but conversional deadlift. After that I'm going to do 1 or 2 sets with sumo. Usually do 4 or 6 reps with that weight. Then I will do 2 more sets. One is going to be sumo, one is going to be conversional deadlift for 10 reps with 120 or 130 kilograms. Next thing I will do is push-ups with weight, 20 kilograms, sometimes 50 kilograms, 5 sets for 15-20 repetitions. Or I will do, instead of that, cable rows with 80 kilograms, 5 sets for 10 repetitions. The next thing I'm doing is 1 arm rows, dumbbell rows with 35 kilogram dumbbell, 8 reps on each arm for 6 sets, sometimes more, maybe more sets. Or if I'm not doing that, I will do standing arm push downs with 15 kilograms, 5 sets for 10 reps. Sometimes I may change rows with some kind of machine. Again, the rest is somewhere about 1 to 2 minutes. That's all I'm doing while I'm training. These are the exercises I'm doing, the reps, the sets, everything. The ups I said I was going to do more is going to be, so when I start this week, tomorrow I have a train day, so I'm not resting. This is going to start doing the same things for apps I'm doing right now on the Mondays or the Fridays, but I'm going to be doing them when I'm doing shoulders, arms, and chest. The apps I'm going to be doing at home, I'm not going to be doing them in the gym. As I said, I'm sorry that I was reading this more than the first one and the one which is coming before this one actually. Uh, but right now I actually needed to read what I'm doing precise as kilograms, reps, and stuff like that, so I can tell you the pounds as well, not only the kilograms. For the next videos I'm going to be doing, I'm not going to be reading anything, so I'm going to be watching the full time the camera, or just being behind the camera speaking, or if I'm recording, let's say, some kind of video how to do this, I'm going to do a couple of sets, couple of reps. I'm going to show you sort of the technique, how I'm getting into position. After that, it's going to be added just the video, and I'm going to be just speaking on a recording and saying precise what you should do right then when you watch the video. I'm going to say, do you see this part right now? Maybe I will pause it and say something about it. Before this video continues, I want to say what precise I'm thinking of doing after the next 6 weeks when I'm going to finish this 12-week leaning challenge. So as I said, I think I have reached my natural and personal bests. Maybe I can do much better, but for the time, the way I'm training, the time I can spend for eating meals and stuff like that, I'm going to be trying to take some kind of supplements. So right now I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be taking after I'm finished with this. If I don't see any kind of progress, I'm going to stop, but I'm going to buy this stuff, so until they are finished I'm going to be using them. So it's going to be at least for 3 months, I guess. After I'm finished, I will start taking 5 grams of creatine. I'm going to be taking amino oxidants. I'm going to be taking protein and multivitamins. I'm going to be taking magnesiums because I have some kind of problem. Sometimes when I'm sleeping, sometimes when I have done arms or back. Right now I have done back these days, so sometimes, let's say if I'm like this, I'm going to start stretching or flex or something like that, and my muscle crunches. So the magnesium is going to help you about that. For, let's say, if you're taking it for a bit more than 1 month, it should fix that, because I don't take anything. I'm not doing that for a couple of years now, and it's quite shitty when it happens, because let's say you're sleeping and you wake up drinking to drink water or something like that, and you sort of can't move your hand because sort of stuff I'm going to be taking. Nothing else. I'm going to be speaking about this, what I personally think of any kind of supplements. For me, natural means without taking anything, everything which goes into your body, into your muscles, is from foods, not from some kind of chemical that is mixed. So you can provide some certain stuff easier than through eating. So maybe this will help me and this will help someone else, but natural for me means you're not taking anything, and this isn't any kind of a steroid or something like that, but still you personally are not natural if you're taking anything of this, because these are stuff that help provide more from your body, from your muscle, losing the water from the muscle and stuff like that, get easier shredded, get easier mass and stuff like that. So I guess this is what I had to say for now. For the video, I will see you in a couple of seconds.